मेरा नाम सतिंदर सिंह, मैं लेक्चरर केमिस्ट्री गवर्नमेंट गर्ल्स सीनियर सेकेंडरी स्कूल फाजिलका। मेरा टॉपिक है सैकेंड चैप्टर है केमिस्ट्री का अपना इलैक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री। वो टॉपिक है वर्किंग ऑफ एन इलैक्ट्रोकैमिकल सैल और गैल्वेनिक सैल। अपन पता है कि इलैक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी दैट प्लेज ए वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल इन सम केमिकल रिएक्शंस एंड द ब्रांच ऑफ साइंस which deals with the production of electricity from energy released during the spontaneous chemical reactions and use of electrical energy to bring about non-spontaneous chemical transformation is known as the electrochemistry. The chemical changes which involves the flow of electric current, they are called electrochemical changes. That is the changes which involves flow of electric current. They are called electrochemical changes. They are of two types. Number one, galvanic cells or electrochemical cell, also known as the voltaic cell. The second is electrolytic cell or electrolysis. Our today's topic is galvanic cells. These reactions constitutes the electrochemical reactions in which chemical energy is converted into the electrical energy. Chemical energy is converted into the chemical energy is converted into the electrical energy. These cells involve the spontaneous redox reactions to generate electric current. These cells involve spontaneous redox reactions to generate the electric current, and the devices which are used to convert chemical energy of a spontaneous redox reaction into electrical energy, they are known as the electrochemical cells or galvanic cells. That is, the cells which changes the chemical energy of a spontaneous redox reaction into electrical energy, they are known as the electrochemical cells. In these cells, both cells, oxidation and reduction takes place in separate containers. Oxidation and reduction, that takes place in separate containers. I have already told you that this process involves redox reaction. Redox means reduction plus oxidation. The oxidation and reductions that takes place in separate containers, and current is electric current is generated in these processes. Let us discuss the working of an electrochemical cell, namely the Darien cell, which is invented by a British chemist John Darien in 1836 with the help of redox reactions. The arrangement consists of two containers. The arrangement consists of two beakers or two containers, one containing 1 ml solution of zinc sulfate and second beaker containing 1 ml solution of zinc rod is dipped in zinc sulfate solution and copper rod is dipped in copper sulfate solution. Zinc rod is dipped in zinc sulfate solution and the copper rod is dipped in copper sulfate solution, and these two rods are known as the metallic rods. That is copper. These two rods, they are known as metallic rods or electrodes. These two electrodes, they are connected with the help of a ammeter, with the help of insulated wire. These two rods, they are connected to ammeter through with the help of an insulated wire through a key. And these two solutions which are present in the two beakers, they are connected together by an inverted U-tube. The inverted U-tube containing a saturated solution of inert electrolyte like potassium chloride or potassium nitrate or ammonium nitrate. The electrolyte present in the saturated solution of electrolyte, that is made in agar-agar, jelly or a gelatin, which keeps the electrolyte in a semi-solid phase and thus prevents the mixing of the ions. And the open end of the U-tube, they are plugged with the help of a porous material such as that is glass wool or cotton. This inverted U-tube is known as the salt bridge. Salt bridge plays a very important role in the working of an electrochemical cell or a galvanic cell. The role of salt bridge is very important. When the circuit is completed with the help of by inserting the key in the circuit, the current starts flowing in the external circuit, which is indicated by the ammeter. Ammeter is a device which is used to check the passage of the current. When key is inserted, following observations are made. The first observation is zinc rod gradually loses its weight. Second observation is the concentration of zinc ions in the solution increases. Third observation is copper gets deposited upon the electrode. Fourth observation is the concentration of copper ions decreases in the solution. Concentration of the copper ion decreases in the solution. And the fifth observation is that is electron starts moving. Electrons start moving from zinc rod to copper rod, and current starts flowing from copper to zinc. As we know that is current is always opposite to the flow of current is always opposite to the flow of electrons. That is, electron starts moving from zinc to copper and current starts flowing from copper to zinc. In order to let us explain all these observations, Observations can be explained one by one as follows. As zinc is oxidized to zinc ion, and zinc ion goes into the zinc sulfate solution, and electrons which are released from the zinc rod, they goes externally to the other electrode, where they are accepted by the copper ions, and copper gets copper ions, and copper ions they get reduced to copper. As electrons they are released from the zinc electrode, they are moving through external circuit to the copper electrodes. The electrons they are negatively charged, and zinc rod, that is known as the negative terminal, and copper electrode is known as the positive terminal. Electrons move from negative terminal of the battery is known as the anode, and positive terminal is known as the cathode. Electrons are moving from anode to the cathode. The zinc electrode which loses the electron, or where the oxidation takes place, that cell is known as the oxidation half cell. And the cell where the copper accepts the electron and reduction takes place, that is known as the reduction half cell. When electrons are moving from anode to the cathode, but current is moving from cathode to the anode. The current is indicated by means of an ammeter. What is the function of the salt bridge? I told you that salt bridge plays a very important role in the working of an electrochemical cell. Because salt bridge, number one, what are the main functions of salt bridge? Number one, salt bridge completes the electric circuit. Because the two solutions, they are connected by means of a salt bridge, and the two rods, they are connected externally by means of a wire. What is the function of the? I told you that the salt bridge contains inert electrolyte. Inert electrolyte means the mobility of the anions and cations should be the same. And ions of the electrolytes, they are not involved in any electrochemical change. They do not react chemically with the species of the cell. They are generally made, the saturated solution of the salt bridge is generally made in agar-agar jelly or the gelatin, which keeps the electrolyte in semi-solid phase, thus prevents the mixing of the ions. That is the main function of the salt bridge, is to complete the electrical circuit, and second main function of the salt bridge is to maintain the electrical neutrality of both these solutions. In order to understand the working of a salt bridge, let us consider a cell without the salt bridge. We know in the oxidation half cell or zinc rod with the zinc sulfate solution, that is oxidation half cells. That is, oxidation takes place at the zinc electrode. When oxidation occurs, there is a loss of electrons. Electrons goes to the other electrode through the external circuit, but there is an increase in concentration of the zinc ions in the zinc sulfate. Concentration of zinc ions, that is increased in the zinc sulfate solution. After a passage of time, there is accumulation of excess positive charges in the zinc sulfate solution around the anode. Similarly, copper gets deposited over the copper electrode. because reduction takes place in the reduction half cell where copper ions gets reduced to copper. Then concentration or accumulation of the negative sulfate ions in the copper sulfate solution increases. When accumulation of the negative sulfate ions in the copper sulfate solution increases, it prevents the accumulation of positive charge in the oxidation half cell, prevents the movement of the ions away from the zinc electrode, and accumulation of negative charge in the reduction half cell prevents the coming of the electrons to the copper to positive ions. Therefore, the cell will work momentarily and ultimately the working of the cell stops and cell stops working. We can prevent the accumulation of both negative charges and the positive charges in both the oxidation half cell and reduction half cells. They are prevented by means of a salt bridge. Or salt bridge, that is why salt bridge it plays a very important role in the working of the electrochemical cell. Without salt bridge, it is not possible for the electrochemical cell to work continuously. Now, what is the importance of salt bridge? Salt bridge contains inert electrolyte. When concentration of positive ions at the anode increases, sufficient amount of chloride ions from the salt bridge enters into the solution so as to neutralize the excess positive charges. Similarly, to neutralize the negative charges, sufficient amount of potassium ion comes into the copper sulfate solution so as to neutralize the excess of sulfate ions. When both the excessive negative charge and excessive load, they are neutralized by the ions from the salt bridge, there is not accumulation of excess positive charges around the anode and excess negative charges around the cathode, and cell will work continuously. Cell will not stop working. That is the main role of the salt bridge. So salt bridge plays a vital role in the functioning of the electrochemical cell. Now let us recapitulate. That is the working of an electrochemical cell. That is the cell, both oxidation half cell, that is the reduction half cell. The arrangement consists of two beakers. That is both the reactions, redox reaction takes place in two separate beakers. One is oxidation half cell, second is the reduction half cell. Oxidation half cell, that is oxidation half cell means where oxidation takes place. Reduction half cell means where reduction takes place. We can also show the zinc rod to be slightly like this. That is, zinc rod loses its weight gradually. Okay? The two rods, they are connected externally by means of through ammeter and key by means of a wire, and two solutions they are connected with the help of a salt. Okay? And the reaction which is taking place in the electrochemical cell, that is a spontaneous redox reaction. Redox reaction means involves both oxidation as well as reduction. In zinc is oxidized and copper is reduced. Okay? That is the overall, and you have to keep in your mind that is the electrolyte which is used in the salt bridge, that is an inert electrolyte and which is made in agar-agar jelly, which keeps the electrolyte or saturated solution of electrolyte, that is prepared in agar-agar jelly or agar-agar jelly or gelatin, which keeps the electrolyte in semi-solid phase, that prevents the mixing of the ions. I think all of you understand the working of a galvanic cell. Okay, thank you.